Yo, what up y'all, man? It's your boy Z back with another video, and in this video we're gonna be talking about friends and how to tell if somebody's actually your friend or somebody's just there to use you. Before I get into the video, if you don't mind liking, subscribing, commenting, and hitting the notification bell, that would mean a lot to me. That being said, guys, let's get into the video. Growing up, I always had, I would say, a lot of friends. You know, I had friends left to right. I was very outgoing, extrovert, basically. That's what I am. I love to be around people. I love to talk to people. You feel what I'm saying? But I found myself around a lot of fake people. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people that I thought were my friends, but behind my back were not. And how I determined if they were my friends at that time was just, I didn't really care, you know? I thought that everybody was the same. I thought that everybody had good intentions. But growing up, I learned that not everyone wishes the best for you. Not everyone wants the best for you. So you gotta, you know, you really have to look at who's in your circle and who you're surrounding yourself around, because you know what they say, the 5 people that you surround yourself is who you become. You feel me? And I never used to believe this, but it's just the more you grow up, the more you start to realize how important friends are and how important having the right people around you is. Another thing that people say is if you're around an oily ground for too long, you're eventually going to slip and fall, right? So if you surround yourself with people that are indulged in drugs, you know what I'm saying, sexual immorality, they're not very moral people, you know what I'm saying? If you're around people that just want to sin, eventually you're just going to be like them. And that's what happened to me, you know? And like I said before, this is nothing towards the people that I grew up with. This is not hate towards you at all. But there was a time where I was very, very, very close with God. And because I surrounded myself around people that weren't as close to God as I was, and, you know, the active living was sin, you know? And again, this is not hate towards you at all. I'm just speaking from my perspective, you know? And yeah, so I found myself in this worldly lifestyle because I was involved with people who were living a worldly lifestyle, and I found myself sinning 24/7. Sooner than later, I found myself indulging in a lot of sin. I found myself separated from God, and I feel like God taught me an important lesson, especially for me. He taught me the hard way, obviously, because I'm a really outgoing person. I love to make new friends. You know what I'm saying? So God really taught me to be watchful of my friends by letting me experience it, because I don't think I would have learned any other way. Me personally, I learned through experience. You know, I don't listen. So if you tell me something, I'm not going to listen until I experience it. So I've experienced a lot of things, a lot of hate towards me for no reason. You know, I've experienced people talking behind my back for no reason. And these things are normal. You know, it's bound to happen to everybody. I've done it too. I'm not saying I'm perfect here, but one thing that I use to determine real people versus fake now is who can tell me what is going on for real. Not like somebody who keeps it to themselves and behind my back tell other people that, yo, you know what I don't like about this person? They do this and this and that. Rather, I would be more happy for you to just tell me straight up, yo, bro, you know what you're doing here, bro, it's not cool, bro. I don't really appreciate this, man. I don't really like what you did here or what you did there. You know, I would appreciate people telling me more of these rather than going behind my back and saying, man, this guy's so immature, this guy's this guy did that. You know, I would just rather you tell me straight to my face. And I feel like that is the type of friend that you want to be around with. A friend that exalts you rather than breaks you down. You want to be around people that build you up rather than take you down with them, you know? Because a lot of people take you down with them, especially if their life is not how they like it. So what they do is they hate on you. They try to ruin your life. That's what I used to do. Because I wasn't happy on the inside, I would hate on people. I would try to tear people down because I found my life was tore down. You got to be very careful who you surround yourself, who you call your friend, bro. For real, you really need to be watchful on how they act around you. If they're always friendly, that's a red flag. If they're always like, oh, I love you, I love the way you dress, you know, especially for the women, you really need someone to check you. You feel what I'm saying? Because like if you do something that's not right and they just keep it on the inside, then it's like, yo, you know, because right now the people that I'm around, if I do something wrong, straight to my face, yo, bro, I don't like what you did here. You need to grow up. You need to change, you know? And I can't lie, I was doing a lot of things in my past, and until one of my closest friends right now checked me and put me like in my place, basically told me, I get, you know, you talk about this with your other friends, but like with me, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's getting out of hand, bro. You're talking about this way too much. And I remember that was the moment that I decided to change. That was the moment where I sat down and I started to question myself. I'm like, dang, bro, am I really doing this too much? You know, am I talking about this too much? I think I need to chill. And that's when I decided to start going back to God, and I realized how much I needed God. And it started by somebody checking me and how much I was doing was wrong. I just want to take the time today to just tell you, please be watchful of who you surround yourself. You got to be around people that want to build you up, or even people that want to succeed in life. You know, you got to be around people that want to chase God, because if you're around somebody else who's constantly chasing God, you're eventually gonna drift towards what they do. If you surround yourself around people that want to be successful in life, those are the people you want to be around with. You want to be around people who like to build each other up, not tear each other down. And I think that's what sums it up in the book of Proverbs. If you want to learn like how to decide who your friend is, I really recommend you read the book of Proverbs, because Solomon really breaks it down. You know what he says? Iron sharpens iron. And it's true. If I'm an iron, I'm gonna sharpen my other iron, right? So, and that's again with relationships as well. You really have to be very careful. You know, you gotta find someone who is willing to communicate. Women, this one is for y'all. If something is wrong, tell the man. Don't keep it inside, because if you keep it inside, he's not gonna figure it out. For relationships, we're gonna make another video about it, but I think that's it for today. I hope you guys learned, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss another video. And yeah guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember guys, God loves you and I love you too. Peace.